Now, tourism was one of the sectors that was the hardest hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. And the city of St. Petersburg, which attracts tourists from around the world, has now decided to change its strategy. Instead of trying to attract foreign tourists, it is now betting big on domestic travelers who are looking for a staycation. Our next report gets you the details.
St. Petersburg is the cultural capital of Russia. Founded by the Russian Tsar Peter the Great in 1703, the city, known for its magnificent and imposing palaces, attracted over 10.5 million tourists in 2019. And over half of them were international travelers who were willing to spend big bucks to get a glimpse of the splendor associated with the erstwhile imperial capital of Tsarist Russia. But the COVID-19 pandemic brought everything to a halt. In 2020, St. Petersburg witnessed the second highest number of infections after Moscow in Russia. It was shuttered away from the rest of the world, and the tourism industry collapsed.
Last year, from March till July, we did not work at all. It was really awful. The museum was closed to visitors. Then we observed those monstrous norms. Monstrous for us. For medical reasons, of course, this is important. We had 5 people in the excursion group. Today we have 20 people. It's already some kind of improvement. By all means, we comply with all these norms.
But things are slowly beginning to change. With the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine, tourism is witnessing a slow revival. International tourists haven't yet returned, but more and more Russians are traveling domestically.
There is undoubtedly a revival of the hospitality sector, and not a small one. Only half is working. That is, there are only Russian tourists. Now we as an industry live only depending on Russians. Undoubtedly, Russians do not have the same economic means that foreigners do.
Occupancy rates for hotels are down to just 35% of what they were before the pandemic. Premium hotels slashing their prices has hit low-cost hotels pretty bad. Strict COVID-19 protocols are still in place, and there is little in the form of government aid for the hospitality industry. For most businesses in the tourism sector, surviving the next year still remains a big challenge. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.